Hey.
What up, y'all?
Hey, we tried this earlier. It didn't work all that well.
Take 2.
Take
We need a clapboard.
Yeah, well, we got a dog. Take 2.
Watch how you move.
Yep. Okay. And then fix again. Yeah, we're really guerrilla warfare over here.
The explosions are getting closer. No, I shouldn't say that.
No, it's not like
there
that.
There are no explosions.
No.
We are not broadcasting from a bunker.
You would think so, though, because this is not our normal spot.
What? What is this spot? What is this place? I don't understand it.
This is me and Steve's den, or library.
It's the study. It's repeating though.
The study, yes. So, to our right, Steve's computer.
It's my computer.
And
it used to be G's computer.
Yeah.
Then I took it over.
Then he took it over and snatched it.
She got a brand new computer.
I did. And then the rest of the room, literally, that you cannot see is books.
Wait a minute. The room's books?
The room is books.
So you could literally read the room? Is what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. There it is. We didn't know we'd be getting comedy tonight.
Oh, yeah, we did. We knew it. So we're here because it's time for breakfast for dinner.
What up? B for D?
Yeah. We tried to record live on Thanksgiving, and it didn't go well. But we did finger food Thanksgiving. That was fun.
It was dope.
Yeah.
We had turkey nuggets.
Yeah. I took pictures and stuff of these things, I think, maybe. But I don't know that I did because we live streamed on Facebook instead, which ended up just being a complete nightmare. As a matter of fact, the whole past couple weeks has just kind of been really shit for me. So that's fun. We like that a lot. I'm just accommodating for dog walk here. Yes, there she is. There's a dog. Yeah. Get over here. So yeah, this week we did finger food Thanksgiving, turkey nuggets, stuffing muffins, fried apple pie.
Yep.
Like
hand pies.
Hand pies. Well, I guess they were. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like little mini pies.
Little muffin tins.
Yeah, they were very cute. And very tasty. That apple pie. That apple pie.
The apple pie was amazing.
Yeah, it was an apple pie. It had some bourbon in it.
You should make the recipe to that pie like a Patreon.
All right. Somebody subscribe. I will put that pie up on Patreon.
It's at the $5 tier.
We sell our recipes now. This is the lives we lead.
Why not? So did I miss anything while I was gone?
No, I just kind of was saying that she was going in lockup.
Ah, right on.
Because she was being a good flu. Lock down. But it's her safe space, I said.
Yeah, it's just her little den.
It's her little den.
We're in our den. She's in her den.
It makes sense. It's all good.
Right then.
And, don't feel bad for her. She's out all day, every day.
She actually enjoys the...
She enjoys the quiet.
The little den situation.
Yeah. When we get, thunder lightning out here, she really doesn't like it. And she will actually volitionally go into her den of her own volition.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to see how many times I can fit the word volition into a sentence. ... Volition.
So we had Thanksgiving dinner.
Yep.
Just 2 of us, because we didn't want to... I don't know if everybody knows there's a pandemic going on.
Yeah, I know a lot of people have forgotten about that, but no, for real, there's still a pandemic going on, and it's actually worse right now than it has been.
I read a little bit about something somebody said to me online that they kind of pissed me off.
Yeah.
Kind of pissed me off because, I understand how things work. I mean, as far as epidemiology and spread of disease.
Crazy thing, you're a nurse, you know these things.
20 years. But, so I was in this group for fans of role-playing games, we'll say.
Okay.
And I had said something about, hey, we're thinking about getting our D&D group together. And this was back in August or something.
Back when numbers were low.
Things looked a little better then.
Yeah, it looked like we were going to be able to do it.
So somebody said to me was, just because you're over it doesn't mean it's over.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck you. But then I was like, no, now I reflect back and I'm like, that was actually some pretty sound advice. We didn't end up because things changed, but it was, yeah, kind of pissed me off at the time.
Yeah, well, and like everybody's sick of it too. I mean,
Yeah.
Going from a person that used to go to the gym 3 times a week and didn't really work outside the home, but still went out pretty regularly to, pick up computers from clients or whatever else.
Yeah, stuff.
Which, by the way, I run an IT business. So if you're in the greater Lower Michigan area, I might be willing to come get your machine for you and diagnose it.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
You can even do stuff remotely, can't you?
I can do stuff
That's
remotely.
amazing.
Yeah. So Tech Witch Detroit, go look it up. My website sucks right now, but it has all the required elements of a website.
But the service is great.
And the service is great. And I'm told that I actually charge way too little for the services I provide. So use that to your advantage.
Take advantage.
Take advantage of the fact that I am jipping myself constantly. Yep.
So that's I wrote a book.
Yes. Fernando Ritmo. Steve just completed it. 50,000 words on the 27th.
Yep. 50,034.
That's, I can tell you guys, as a former writer myself, I don't really call myself a writer anymore because I haven't put pen to paper in quite some time. But
your disease is in remission.
My disease is in remission. It's a very good way of putting it.
Well, I mean, writing is more of a compulsion for me than an actual, like, a lot of people are like, oh, I'm a writer.
Well, that's what starts it, is the compulsion.
Uh-huh.
The thing that's not going on for me is that the compulsion has not revealed itself again.
Right.
So I'm just in this spot where I have an extreme writer's block. And there's a lot of emotional shit going on that I'm not mentioning here other than I'm going through some shit. Which I'm always going through some shit. It's kind of given. Yeah. It's just a given. I will always be going through some bullshit. Because of the things I've been through and because of the things I've not yet addressed that have to be addressed, that will eventually be addressed as soon as I'm able. Spoiler alert, I'm not able right now. Because I'm not managing my depression well right now, but I'm still getting things done. Yeah. And that's really what the important thing to me is. I felt this way pretty much all my life. So it ain't gonna do me any harm. As long as I am making sure to get the shit done that I promised I would do, we're good.
Amen.
Yep. So stuff coming up on the channel. You got this right now. We're gonna have a fake ad of some kind tomorrow when you guys see this. Fake ad Friday. It'll be a thing. Not sure what the fake ad's going to be yet. See, the thing is, and I gotta explain this to the folks that haven't listened to our podcast, because there are a lot of you out there. There are 6 total subscribers to our podcast as of the last time I checked, about a month ago.
The Golden 6.
The Golden 6. And the fake advertisements came from the podcast, y'all.
It's true. That's where they came from.
We've got like 30 or 40 sitting in that, just waiting for me to do something with them, basically. Yeah. Or waiting for Steve to do something with them.
I do make some fake ads myself every so often.
Yep. And that's actually more of a primary of you. I think you've actually done more than I have at this point.
I've only done 2.
Okay. I've done like 3.
Yeah, well, either way. We're a team, we collaborate.
Yeah, exactly. And then we have some fun Among Us and Jackbox stuff.
We've started playing Among Us.
And we have a group of people that we record with, mostly our D&D group.
We have a fairly stable group now, and it just feels good.
It does. And we like just doing it anyway, And I wasn't even going to record this other session, but I'm really glad that I did end up doing it because there are some real gems in the Jackbox set.
Wow.
Yeah.
We don't even see the rails from where we are at this point. We've gone so far off the rails are a distant memory.
Yes, exactly.
And it feels good.
It feels good, y'all. Yeah.
In the words of the Bard, damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
Damn, said Amsterdam. You gotta start pillaging some stuff.
Ba-ding, ba-ding, ba-ding. Oh, that's something different. So, yeah.
So, I've not been feeling very, how to say, grateful for things. Because everything I'm going through right now just feels like a bunch of bullshit. And I think, like, that's not just me. I think that's everybody. I think that's...
A lot of people feeling that way right now.
Astrological omens being what they are and whatnot, it's probably not going away for a hot minute. At least until the 6th, probably later, because it's just looking like a jam-packed full of fuckery for the next at least couple of years. Yeah, jam-packed full of fuckery.
Yeah.
You know, and... yeah, I'm having a really hard time adjusting. I recently quit one of my 4 full-time jobs that I was not paid for with the temple. And there are reasons for that. And those reasons had more to do with my ethics than theirs. And, you know, I have no, there's no beef between the Dunnes and PPT. Don't be putting those words in my mouth for me. It ain't like that. It's that I have a very strict ethical code, and I ended up almost breaking one of my ethical codes. And no, I'm not going to do that for any organization. And let's, real quick, I'm going to hand you the mic real quick, because we got Mr. Frank Jaws is back from location.
Ladies and gentlemen, Frank Jaws has returned from his trip of Europe, Scandinavia, and the subcontinent.
It wasn't where it was.
Extra $5 bonus if you can tell me where that line is from.
Bathroom.
Frank Jaws was in the loo.
Yes, no, that is where Frank Jaws likes to live. You want to hold it?
I can hold it.
Yeah, you can hold it.
I like to hold it. I'll shake it sometimes. Twist it, my finger and thumb. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm that dog. I have no idea what I'm doing. This is the first time I've ever seen a microphone, let alone held one. What's audio equipment?
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to make that joke. I could, but no.
Nope. So, hey, because I think there's like a probably less than, 0.1% chance of this ever happening.
Yeah.
But we just want to say to Mr. Mark Fishbach, a.k.a. Markiplier.
Yeah.
Get well soon, my friend.
Get well.
And, we've never met, but we're friends. Because that's how the internet works.
Yeah. We're internet friends. I was talking about this before I ended up getting rid of the other recording.
Yeah.
About internet friends.
Yeah.
It's a concept. So, there are literally people in your life that you've met on the internet and have become friends with. Well, okay. If you're in the same vague age range as Steve and I are.
Yes.
There are people on the internet that you've made friends with that you'll literally probably never meet in a million years.
Exactly.
And... pardon me. My former brother-in-law used to call it TV friends. That my former mother-in-law had friends on the TV that she would see every day. Like Regis and Kathy and
so she watched
else.
The program.
So she watched the program. So they were TV friends.
Yes.
And it was a very nice way of talking about a parasocial relationship.
We didn't have that term back then. I mean, maybe sociologists did.
Yeah,
but general folks, no.
Yeah, the layman, no. But you've got the parasocial relationship friends. So the friends that you'll literally never meet, that you've never had never had a conversation with. You got the friends on the internet that you've actually had conversations with,
right.
and had a banter and a dialogue with, no chance of ever meeting. I've got a friend, Andrew Ward in Maine. He and I have been friends since 2002. Okay. Maybe 2001. And never met the guy. We've kind of sort of tried to make arrangements to do that a few times, but just hasn't worked out.
Yeah, I got a friend down in Mississippi that I've known since 2003 that I will probably never meet, but it would be nice one day. But bro, get out of Mississippi. No, I'm kidding. I mean, you've only lived there your entire life. I mean, why would you move? I don't know. I'm not going to move. We might one day. You might, Rabbit. You might.
We were talking about it. We were talking about moving to a warmer environment.
It's cold here now.
Yeah.
So we're here in Michigan, and it's cold.
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise! It's freaking November. It's gonna be cold.
And Captain Gout over here has pains and spasms every time it gets cold.
My joints don't go. My joints don't do great when it's cold. So
your joints become goo when it's cold.
Yeah, I wish they were goo. They become solid.
Yeah.
So I've been kind of just real stiff walking around lately, and it sucked. I did discover that because my ankle was really bothering me this morning. I know, exciting news. Everyone wants to know about this, but I found that the boots I was wearing were contributing to my ankle pain. So I changed into shoes, and it was feeling great after that. So.
All right, so we need to get you some different boots then.
Yeah.
All right, that's fair.
Fortunately, my 2 or 3 year old pair of Doc Martens now has to be retired.
Yeah. Well, Yep. And Emma just wants to keep talking in the conversation.
That's fine.
Yeah.
She's probably barely picked up the background.
Yeah, yeah.
This doesn't have the sensitivity that the Yeti does, I don't think.
No, it doesn't. The Yeti is serving its dual purpose today, where it is our camera holder.
Yeah, it's a physical object, therefore it is capable of interposing as a form of matter.
And yes, and it's shaped, like one part of it's shaped kind of like this, so you can just stick the phone right in there.
Boom.
Yeah. So then you don't have to, fuck around with getting...
You neither have to fuck around nor find out.
That's correct. You neither have to fuck
Neither
around
of
nor... Yes.
So, yeah, that's... let's see. We talked about the NaNoWriMo. We talked about what's going on with the Let's Plays.
Right. So got about an hour left of Mario Odyssey. And then we're going to be probably, I'd say about 2 weeks from now, we're probably going to be starting on something else. I think we decided that we were doing Galaxy now.
I think that's the one we were either going to do Galaxy or Sunshine. Or Sunshine.
Yeah.
You were strong pushing for Sunshine.
Yeah, because I've played Galaxy already.
Mm-hmm.
Sunshine, I've only kind of seen parts of played. The problem is though is that that's one of those ones that can kind of make you dizzy after a while. So I have to do it in short bursts, probably like hour at a time, rather than doing these 6-hour things. That's the thing you guys may not know. When Steve and I do a recording session, we'll do a recording section of about 6 hours.
It's lengthy.
And we'll do a real long one, and then we'll just not touch it for weeks and months, to the point that when I go to edit things every week, I don't necessarily know where we are, and I have to go back and watch last week's to find out where I cut off so that I can find that part in the long feed video.
How the sausage is made.
Yeah, which is why for a while we were doing those nice little 15-minute cutoffs. And I might go back to that because it is a lot easier to manage, but it was way easier because every time you stop it, you have to wait for the computer to kind of catch up to you. And then you have to start it again. And you got to wait for the computer to catch up with you. And it's kind of a pain in the ass. But yeah, so we were doing it that way for a little bit, but then it was breaking into the continuity of our conversations and things. You don't want to be like, Steve's mid-sentence, and I'm like, and we're done.
It's like life. I just keep talking forever otherwise.
Oh, yeah, but you're not being recorded all the time.
Yeah, the NSA would like you to think that. Anyway. So yeah. And we're continuing Final Fantasy.
We are continuing Final Fantasy. We are getting up to the Snow Cave, which we're going to do second. We just finished the Terra Cave, or the Earth Cave for those of us old schools
the
that
terracotta.
are still around. Terracotta pot. But yeah, so we're going to be doing the Snow Cave next. We just got the canoe, and that's actually where we're at on the series right now. You guys saw that Tuesday.
Yeah.
So we're about up to real time on that. I think we might have a little bit more to record.
We're going to play this weekend.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to play that this weekend, which is cool. And then, I think we're going to start at least bi-weekly, maybe weekly. We're going to start doing a stream with our friends where we're not streaming it, but, we're recording.
It's like a VOD.
It's like a VOD.
Except we're not streaming.
Right, exactly. And the only reason I don't stream is our internet is so fucking terrible here.
It's bad.
It's really bad.
Thanks, AT&T.
Yeah. It is. There are times pretty frequently throughout the day that we will be hitting about dial-up speed. And understand that when I'm saying that, I'm a former employee of Comcast. I understand what I'm talking about, and I know enough of what I'm talking about to say that this internet is terrible.
Yeah, we're not joking around. We have just due to logistics, the computer I have back here has a wireless dongle that it's connected through, and if I'm getting 1 meg, I'm doing well.
Yeah.
So there's not a whole lot happening back in this computer.
And like we've had AT&T out numerous times to come check out our situation. And they said the only thing that they could possibly do is move the pole closer to us or move the house closer to the pole. They always say move the house closer to the pole. And I'm like, seems to me you can move this house technically, but wouldn't it be easier just to move the pole or make another one right here since there's a whole fucking complex full of people? But yeah, let's just say that they have not been helpful in that endeavor.
Top level customer service at AT&T.
Yeah. So as soon as I am able to pay off my previous debts to Comcast, we will be going right back there. But that's going to take some time, and it's money.
Yeah.
Both of which not things that we have in terrible, huge amounts of supply.
More to look forward to in 2021.
Yeah, because once we do have the higher internet speeds, there will be streams. Oh, yes, there will be streams. Steve and I have also decided that we are going to continue to work on music together.
Yes.
So you'll be seeing, keep an eye on this page. That's coming. I can't tell you exactly when because, Steve just opens the faucet and words come out. It's not like that for me. I open the faucet and you just hear, and there's nothing, exactly. And like just a hollow noise that reverberates throughout the pipe. And it's like,
But when things come, they are devastatingly beautiful.
Well, thank you. I
Whereas
appreciate that.
I write volumetrically and 90% of the time is trash, but that's okay because I prefer volume over quantity over quality. Anyway, and together we make magic.
We are going to start working a bit more on TikTok as well. But
we heard you kids like the TikTok, huh?
We heard you kids like the TikTok, so we thought we'd make some TikToks about TikToking. Is it some sort of clock or something? Maybe?
It's something to do with time?
Yeah.
I don't understand it. No one's ever explained it.
So you can find us at Violent Ivy 1980 and at Technolich, I think.
I think it's some derivation of Technolich.
And he's got 2 of them, but only one of them's active. So look for the one that has like a more recent video on it from like a couple weeks back.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason that we haven't really explored that space is that we understand it, but like we don't know the full capabilities of what we're able to do with it.
It's slightly mystifying.
So it's just something that we haven't hit our heads against a lot yet. And as we do, you can expect us to come up with some really funny, interesting things there, I'm sure. Which, admittedly, that's all just going to be promotion to dump you guys back into the YouTube. Because this is where we want to keep our home, as it were.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I am very strongly considering entirely killing my Facebook profile. The only reason that I haven't yet is that I run my 2 businesses from it.
Yeah.
And I may just do it anyway because I've got a website, I've got a ticketing system.
Yeah.
I can advertise without ever using my regular profile for anything.
There you go.
And honestly, like the only thing that it's really done well for is my Avon business. Everything else, it's just kind of so it's not really a useful platform to me anymore, which is unfortunate because I would like to have a platform that was what it was at the time.
Yep.
But they've algorithmed the damn thing to death. Really.
Yeah. Not to get too
fuck Facebook and fuck Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, well, that too, but not to get too conspiracy theoristy.
Uh-huh.
But the algorithmic engineers at Facebook basically decide what you see out of Facebook.
Yep.
And that's not. I'm not just
like
saying
for example,
that.
We're married. I have to go to his page every day if I want to see what he's posting.
Yeah, I have a 3-day lag from, and she's considered to be one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
on my, like, this is the person I should see first.
Yeah.
And
it's on Facebook that we're married to each other.
Yeah.
It's not, this shit ain't difficult.
The algorithmic goblin is just in the back saying, fuck you guys.
You guys shouldn't be married. You guys don't deserve happiness. Fuck you. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Facebook. Best thing to come out of Facebook. Just like that.
Mm.
Just like that.
Exactly. So yeah, trying to think what else. So tonight, we're going to be doing our podcast. You guys will be seeing the podcast, the podcast up. We've only got 6 subscribers to that, so if you're subscribed to our newsletter, you get a link every week to our podcast. Mm-hmm. Also, you can actually just Google Dunnecast Sounder, and that's how you can find us. Yep. It's really easy. There are advertisements in it, but think of it this way. Anytime you hear one of those advertisements, we're getting 5 cents.
That's 5 whole cents.
5 whole ass cents.
No tax.
So, we are getting some monetary kickback from that. So if you just want to go back and listen to an ad over and over and over again, just to make me and Steve money, like, I don't think we're opposed to that.
You can do that.
You can do that if you want. Yeah.
On my bed.
On my bed. I'm
just going to recycle other people's beds. That's apparently what I'm doing now.
Well, that's what we both do. It's fine.
I'm Gabriel Iglesias now. I'm just recycling other people's beds. Wow. A call out to Fluffy. Anyway, sorry, dude. I don't really know you. I mean, it's not even a social thing. I seriously have never watched any of your bits. I just know it's derivative. All right, I've run out of material. All right. All right. And as we say,
stride confidently forward in your weirdness.
We love you guys.
We love you.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.